Please subscribe and share this video with your friends. Hi, I'm Marni Batista, and welcome to the Dating Den. I am here with the ever handsome, ever looking fantastic in a blue shirt. It's a new look for you.
Thank you. It is a new look for me.
I really like it. And we are here with Christian Anderson.
And this is my example of being mysterious. Now being aloof. What do you think today is about? Mysterious
versus aloof, right?
So how does a woman bring that? We hear a lot about that, how men love a woman who's mysterious, but also then get a little turned off by that aloofness. So that's like, whoa, those are kind of close. How do I take that turn off and piss them off? So we're gonna get into that. It's a big topic. We're gonna jump into some ways where you can, while you're out and about and meeting fellas and even on a date, how do you explore that mysteriousness that human beings love generally, but also more importantly, why men really are attracted to mysteriousness.
Right. So I think one of the foundational principles of mysterious is that you're letting him know that you're interested, but you're not the eager beaver. Right? And I love the example that you gave where you were like, this girl's really like present and interested, but she was like, yeah, we should do that. We have that in common. That'd be cool. That you're just like, you're connecting the dots for him.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it's like creating space for him to be like, oh, we have a lot in common. I should connect the dots and take it to the next step. So there's this like holding back a little bit, but not because you're trying to get a response.
Yeah, it taps a little bit into the whole masculine thing, or how men love to hunt.
Right.
And if you, it's like you got to dangle that meat out there, right? And if you dangle it out, then he's got to go for it, right?
Did you just say dangle and meat in the same sentence?
Yeah. But if you put the steak right there in front of him, and it's cooked and it's ready to be eaten, you give him the silverware, he's like, what do I do? It's already done for me. But if you're just like more like, you're kind of dangling the meat, then he's like, okay, I got to work for this. I got to ask more questions. I got to engage. I got to get up the courage to ask her for her number. There should always be a little bit where he's a little scared to ask for the number or whatever, the email. How are we going to keep in touch? If you provide too much information and too much availability where it's like, this is a done deal, he might lose interest, which could be a total horrible loss because you guys could have been an awesome match. So I know this sounds a little bit ruly or manipulative, but it's not. I think it's just, when in doubt, ask that you're allowing him to really take the lead, take the charge, where he has to be the man to step up. And we should get that little nervousness like, oh gosh, I'm going to ask her for that number.
And you know what's really good about that is that I think a lot of women, because we are so like on it, right? When there's like that uncomfortable silence and you're thinking, is he going to ask me? And he's thinking, should I? The courage part, a lot of women will like, make it easy for him. It's this concept of tension versus pressure. A little tension is good.
Yes.
Right? You don't want to pressure him into it, but a little tension will create that mysteriousness.
Yeah.
And then he can go in and ask you out. So I think that it's don't apply pressure.
Yeah.
It's create a little tension, a little mystery.
Right.
Now, let's talk about aloof. What does that look like?
Well, the aloof, it's also, then now you go over to this aloof side, and what it can do is that you're just completely unavailable. There's almost like a little pissy that you're really kind of upset with him being there almost. And there's two things that can happen here. You can completely turned off. Right. He can also lose all his courage in the world, or you can activate his PUA, his pickup artist routine.
His hunter.
Where he's like, his hunter was like, you know what, I'm just going to take this chick down. She thinks she's all that.
She thinks she's all that. I love that.
I'm going to work my pickup artistry, and I'm going to chop her down, and I'm going to conquer her. Now now we're in a whole different realm here. So.
Exactly. And that might not be who you are, but if it's worked for you in the past, I work with a lot of women who in college or like in their early years, it really was effective to play that game and be aloof and play the game. And now they're like grown-ups and they're wanting something different, and that's all they know. And they're still attracting the hunters.
So what does the difference look like between aloof and mysterious? Is it more just a wall, a concrete wall of an FU kind of thing?
No. Like aloof is not acting interested. Mysterious is interested, but having some boundaries, because here's the difference. Organically, internally, you're actually wanting to see if he's a match for you, right? And you have your own life, so you're independent. So one of the best tips, and we're going to end on this tip, is if you want to be mysterious, have an end to the interactions. Leave him wanting more. Leave him wanting more. And create room for him to pursue you. Create that tension and then allow him to step in and be the manly man.
Yeah.
And pursue you.
That sounds fantastic. All right, so there you go. Mystery versus aloofness.
It's a mystery.
Take one. We are out of here, and we're going to be mysterious and just float away.
Peace.